Well, hello there folks, and happy Sunday to you. I hope that I find you all very well indeed, and a very warm welcome back to What's for Tea and our meals for this week. Now I say this every week, but I'm no cook, no chef, nothing like that. They're just very simple family meals that I like to share with you because so many of you now like to watch them, and I do not, but I can't believe we're now in the 23rd of April. That is insane. So let me take you all the way back to Monday through till today, which is Sunday. So on Monday I had some pancetta there, so I made a pancetta and cheese pasta bake. So this is just my standard macaroni cheese recipe, and like I said, I put the pancetta through it and also some panko breadcrumbs, and also had some croutons that I had to use. So I just put it all on the top and I just baked that in the oven until it went nice and bubbly on the top, and then some baby plum tomatoes on the side with a wee bit of parsley and black pepper. And moving on to Tuesday, it was chippy night. Yay! My favourite time of the week. We meet up with a group of friends. We all just order something from the local chip shop. Mr. What's for Tea always just gets a roll and chips. I ordered a chicken burger, so this is just chicken and a sort of seasoned spicy batter, and it was lovely. Not what I was expecting, but it was really tasty. Moving on to Wednesday, one I haven't done in such a long time is Cumberland pie. Now this is just very similar to my standard shepherd's pie or cottage pie, but it's actually sausage meat that you use, and I put a layer of cheese sauce as well on top of the minced beef, and then the potato, and then obviously the grated cheese, and it was lovely for a wee change. And also had some bacon that I put through the sausage meat just for a wee, just for a wee change, and because I had it to use up, and then some buttery swede on the side. Moving into Thursday, something a wee bit lighter for us. It was quite warm on Thursday, so we did want something a wee bit lighter, and we were quite busy as well. So just a wee bit of lettuce on there, and then some plum tomatoes, baby plum tomatoes, and then some cucumber, then a wee bit of sweet corn as well, some croutons that I'm trying to get through. I seem to have bags of these things. Some Caesar dressing, a wee bit of black pepper and salt. That's the jacket potato there. I use the McCain jacket potatoes, and that's our favourite baked potato filling. So that's tuna, garlic, mayo and sweet corn, and like I said, just a wee bit lighter for a wee change with some parsley on the top. And like I said, these are the McCain frozen jacket potatoes. I love these over baking my own potatoes because they just turn out wonderful every time. They're so dry and fluffy and just delicious in my opinion. Moving on to Friday, it was a meat-free day for us. We do like to try and have a meat-free day or two. So this was using the corn mince, as a sort of meat substitute. And honestly, see when you mix it in with all of your other ingredients, it just tastes exactly the same as my normal mince bolognese. Obviously the texture is a wee bit different, but you can't detect the flavour difference at all. I don't think anyway. So I used the tagliatelle, just mixed that through the bolognese with some garlic pizza bread at the side and some parmesan on the top. Moving on to yesterday, I made the Balmoral chicken pie. You'll have seen this one already if you watched the recipe that I posted. So this is just a lovely creamy chicken stew. Basically there's smoky bacon in there and garlic and rosemary and cream. There's haggis in there with a layer of mashed potato on the top with some tender stem broccoli on the side, and this was absolutely delicious. And if you haven't watched the recipe video yet, I will link it underneath this video. If you click on show more underneath the video, you will find it there. Highly recommend you give that one a go. Then moving on to today, I made these wee steak and ale pies. I found some beef in the freezer from Muscle Food. Who remembers Muscle Food? Do you remember I used to get that? So yeah, I put the beef into the slow cooker and made a sort of steak and ale stew, and I used the puff pastry from Aldi, and I just used my wee pie tins, and made them into wee individual pies. We had mashed potato on the side, some broccoli, and then some beef gravy as well. That's a brilliant idea. If you've got any leftover stew, chicken stew, minced beef, anything like that, as long as you have a roll of pastry, or even if you're good at your own pastry, you can make your own, but you can turn almost anything into a pie, and it's a great way of getting rid of leftovers. So yeah, there's a wee recommendation there for you. So thank you very much for watching if you're leaving at this point, and a huge thank you as usual to the supporters of the channel over my Patreon page, to the channel members here on YouTube as well, and for you all for watching and leaving your lovely comments, and for those that share the videos as well. And I will catch up with you during the week back here on What's for Tea. So you take care of yourself, and I'll see you off soon. Bye now.